Hello. Please hit like button and subscribe my channel. Also press bell icon for future video notifications. Thanks.
Mustafizur Rahman to fill up Salt, 1 run. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, 1 run. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, on-off, kept out. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, length and on-off, defended to cover. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, 4. Good start by England. Fuller and a round off. Roy shows full face of the bat and lofts it to long off. Taijul Islam to fill up Salt, tossed up, outside off, Salt drives it through covers for 2. Taijul Islam to fill up Salt, quicker on middle, blocked out. Taijul Islam to fill up Salt, 4. First of the chase, flat and outside off, Salt steps across and slaps it down to long off for a boundary. Taijul Islam to Jason Roy, 2 full and wide, work to long off for a single. Taijul Islam to fill up Salt, flat and outside off, Salt punches it to deep cover for 1. Taijul Islam to fill up Salt, tossed up on middle, Salt swings and hits it to mid-on. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, this is full and on middle and leg. Roy misses his flick and gets hit on the pads. Again looks like pitching down and Bangladesh do not take the review. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, this is full and ono middle, east to mid-on. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, length and on-off, guided straight to point. Don't miss anything. Subscribe to our newsletter and get all the stories that matter delivered to your inbox. Invalid id. Please enter again. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, 4. Roy is off the mark. Length ball, outside off, this is punched through cover point for 4. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, on-off, kept out. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, wide. This is full and way outside off, left alone. Mustafizur Rahman to Jason Roy, on a length and on middle. Roy looks to flick but misses and gets hit on the pads. Now then, Mustafizur Rahman convinces his skipper to take it upstairs. Might be pitching outside the line. Yes, it is outside the line. Bangladesh lose review on the first ball. We are back. Jason Roy and fill up Salt to open for England. Mustafizur Rahman to start with the ball. Now, the target is a competitive one. There is a little bit of turn on the wicket but England will still back themselves to chase this down. Bangladesh on the other hand, will have to keep taking wickets if they are to win this. Stay tuned for the chase. The key for England was they kept taking wickets when the momentum was slipping away. Adil Rashid, Jofra Archer and Chris Wokes were really good. They did not give away a lot of runs and also picked crucial wickets. Rehan Ahmed was good in parts but will be disappointed with the amount of runs he has conceded. Overall though, England will feel they have done a good job. Bangladesh have got to a competitive total. They were in trouble to begin with at 17 for 2 but Najmul Hussain Shanto and Mustafizur Rahman steadied the ship. Shakib and Mustafizur Rahman then continued the good work. Rahim got to a fine half-ton but just as he looked to get going, he was dismissed. The lower middle order did not contribute a lot and had it not been for Shakib, Bangladesh would have ended with a scrayo well below par. However, the average total on this surface in recent times has been around 290 but this is well below that. Jofra Archer to Mustafizur Rahman, out. 3 reds. Good review from England. Jofra Archer has 2 in 2 and that is the end of the innings. Bangladesh have been bowled out for 246. On middle, this one is angled into the batter. Mustafizur Rahman looks to defend but misses, it hits the pad. Allowed appeal but turned down. It is reviewed and it is a good one. Jofra Archer to Shakib Al Hasan, out. Taken. That is a fine catch from Jason Roy. Really good. Fuller and on middle, this is hit hard down towards long on. Roy runs to his right and dives and takes it. A superb knock from Shakib comes to an end. Jofra Archer to Shakib Al Hasan, on middle, Shakib Al Hasan looks to play the paddle scoop but misses. Jofra Archer to Shakib Al Hasan, 4. Cut away, shorter and outside off, this is slammed through point for a boundary. Shakib is playing a blinder. Jofra Archer to Shakib Al Hasan, a slower one outside off, Shakib slashes but misses. Sam Curran to Ibadat Hussain, a dot to end. Outside off, Ibadat Hussain looks to cut but misses. Sam Curran to Shakib Al Hasan, takes one now as this is pushed through covers. Sam Curran to Shakib Al Hasan, 4. Up and over, shorter and on middle, Hasan pulls it over the mid-wicket fielder and into the fence. Sam Curran to Shakib Al Hasan, 2. On middle, this is hit towards long on for 2. Sam Curran to Shakib Al Hasan, shorter and on middle, this is pulled through the leg side but no run taken. Sam Curran to Shakib Al Hasan, 4. Up and over, shorter and outside off, this is slapped over the cover fielder and into the fence. Sam Curran to Shakib Al Hasan, wide. Down the leg side, Shakib looks to pull but misses. Jofra Archer to Shakib Al Hasan, shorter and on the body, this is pulled but to square leg. Jofra Archer to Shakib Al Hasan, wide. A slower one but does not come out right. It is well wide. Width. Jofra Archer to Ibadat Hussain, a single as this is played through point. Jofra Archer to Ibadat Hussain, on the stumps, Ibadat Hussain defends. Jofra Archer to Taijul Islam, out. Taken. That is a slower one, it is on middle. Jofra Archer looks to hit it high up in the air but hits it only as far as the bowler. Jofra Archer makes no mistake. Jofra Archer to Taijul Islam, on off, this is pushed to cover. Jofra Archer to Taijul Islam, shorter and around off, defended. Chris Wokes to Shakib Al Hasan, 4. Up and over. This is full and outside off, Shakib Al Hasan lofts it over cover and bags a boundary. Good end to the over. Chris Wokes to Taijul Islam, angled into the pads, this is nudged around the corner for 1. Chris Wokes to Taijul Islam, on the stumps, this is guided to point. Chris Wokes to Shakib Al Hasan, fuller and around off, this is carved over point for 1. Chris Wokes to Taijul Islam, a single as this is played towards short third man. Chris Wokes to Shakib Al Hasan, shorter and on middle, this is pulled through mid-wicket for 1. Rehan Ahmed to Mahidi Hasan, out. Taken. Straight back to the bowler. That is a soft dismissal. On middle, Mahidi Hasan goes back and pushes it right back to Rehan Ahmed who takes it easily. Yet again, just as Bangladesh look to get a move on, England strike. Rehan Ahmed to Mahidi Hasan, 4. Nicely played. Deft touch. Outside off, this is guided down to the third man fence for a boundary. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more sports updates.